Good morning, everybody. Are all of you well? Give me a thumbs up.
Yes. Yes. No.
Very good. Well done. Don't you just love this weather? You are so lucky that some of you can do your online lessons in nice, warm, comfy clothing. Some of you could probably even be wearing your pajama pants and Mrs. Warburg wouldn't even know. And it's so nice because you are doing these lessons at home in the comfort where mom can slip you a nice cup of tea if you get cold. Hey, you lucky. All right, boys and girls, we're going to start our lesson today with some maths work. All right, so I want everybody to get out your maths worksheets. I'm going to share the screen so that you can see which worksheets you need to get. All right, so this is the first worksheet that we're going to be working with. It's comparing numbers to 100. Okay, this was part of the worksheet pack. So it's comparing numbers to 100. All right, and you can put your thumbs up when you have this worksheet in front of you. Okay, and then we can quickly write the date on top. And is there anybody who can tell me what today's date is? Jasveep, can you tell us what the date is today?
The 21st.
Good, it's the 21st of the 10th, 2020. So we can write the date on top. The 21st of the 10th, 2020.
Excuse me, Mrs. Warburg.
Yes, my darling.
My mom got the worksheet pack, but some of the worksheets weren't printed out, and this one wasn't printed out. She's going to print it later.
That's fine. Miss Jenkins did put it up on the dojo yesterday afternoon to say that this worksheet wasn't printed out. So, boys and girls, can you put
Yes, Mrs. Warburg, she's going to print it today later in the day.
Okay, that's fine. So, Kiton, you're just going to have to listen, and then later when mom has it, then you can complete it, okay? All right.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, boys and girls, hands up who else does not have this worksheet. Okay, if you do not have it, you're going to do the same as Kiton. You're going to listen, and then later today, when mom and dad have printed it out, you can then complete the worksheet, okay? All right, so have we written the date, grade 2s? Yes, okay. So now, just on the back of this worksheet or on the side of the worksheet, or if you don't have a worksheet and you've got a piece of paper, I want you to draw a little open mouth arrow that points to the left and an open mouth arrow that points to the right. Can you all see that on my screen? Okay, so I want you to draw an open mouth arrow that points to the right and an open mouth arrow that points to the left. And you can just do this on a spare piece of paper, on the side of this worksheet, on the back of the worksheet, underneath it there's a bit of space.
Miss Warburg, is just like the crocodile.
Yes, it's like the crocodile.
Mrs. Warburg, can you write it over here?
Yes, that's fine, Advik.
Okay.
All right. Okay, now your little crocodile needs to have some nice sharp teeth in it. Okay, so you can change your color. And then I want you to draw some nice sharp teeth inside your crocodile mouth. On the top and the bottom. If you think it looks like a sharky mouth, that's also fine. Okay, nice sharp teeth. This crocodile is hungry. Okay. This crocodile is very, very hungry.
Mrs. Whopper,
Yes.
did you know my mom taught me an easier way, but you don't have to use the crocodiles? Because when we go to a bigger grade, we won't be using the crocodiles.
That's right.
She was like, it's this sign, but it looks like an L. So if this one's an L, it's less than, and the other one is more than.
That's right. Your mommy is very clever. Right, now boys and girls, can you see on the tippy here, it's very small. It's an arrow and it's got a very sharp point. It's a very, very small point, okay? It's a small point, okay? So I want you to, at the sharp point, I want you to write for small, S for small. And you can do the same with the other mouth. Where there's the sharp tip, it's for small, okay? For small. All right. Now, if we write for small by the sharp point, what do you think we're going to write here where it's the open side, the huge side, the big side? What letter do you think we're going to write there? We wrote for small. So, Ethan, what do you think we're going to write here where it is huge, massive, big?
Just for big.
Good. In here where it's the big open side, we're going to write a B for big. And here as well, where it's open and big, we're going to write a B for big.
Mrs. Whopper, it looks like the crocodile wants to eat the bug.
Well, he's got to open his mouth the biggest, very big, to eat the big number. Because you can't fit a big number in the small side, can you,
Yeah.
Teresa? No, you can't, eh? All right. Now, boys and girls, if I give you two numbers, okay, I'm going to give you the number 1 and the number 5, okay? Which number is the smallest number, 1 or 5? Vibar?
1.
Good, it's a 1. Now, if I say to you, you need to write the number 1 by the small side and the number 5 by the big side. Advik, can you tell me where would I write those numbers? Look at the number 1. Advik, where do you think I'd write the number 1? If I'm comparing the number 1 and the number 5, okay? Which one is the small number, Advik?
1.
1. So do you think that I would write the number 1 over here by the big side of the mouth, or do you think I would write the number 1 here by the small side of the mouth?
Small side by the mouth.
Yes, I'd write it here where the small side is, okay? And where do you think I would write the number 5, Advik? By the big or by the small side of the mouth?
By the big.
By the big side of the mouth. Okay, so now we can say that 5 is bigger than 1. And we can say 1 is what is smaller than 5? All right, so let me look at another number. I'm going to give you 2 more numbers, and I wonder who can put their hands up and give me the answers for these. The number 10 and 6. The number 10 and 6. Bebov, where do you think I would write the number 10? By the bigger side or by the smaller side of the mouth?
Bigger side.
By the bigger side. So where the mouth is open, the biggest side, that's where I'd write the number 10. Kitan, where would I write the smaller number?
You write the 6 by where it says S.
Yes, where it is the smallest size of the mouth. Because we can say that 10 is bigger, it is greater than 6. And 6 is less than, it is smaller than the number 10. Right, I'm going to give you another one. And I want to see who's going to put their hand up to give me the answer. Compare the 2 numbers. Oh, you're never going to get this. This is going to be so hard, okay? It's going to be the number 9 and the number 100. You're never going to get this right. Sivan, do you think you can help me? Where would I write the number 9?
On the small number.
By this small arrow of the mouth, this small pointed side. And where would I write the 100, Sivan?
In the big number.
By the big side of the mouth. Sure, boys and girls, you guys seem like you are just too clever. Right, let me see. Now, if I take the B away and I take this away, now I've only got my hungry crocodile mouth. Right, can you see there's only a hungry crocodile mouth. Now, if I give you the number 47 and I give you the number 50, does it mean because I've taken the B and this away that it changes the meaning of the crocodile mouth? No, it doesn't change the meaning at all. I just don't write it there. So Ethan, can you explain to me where would I write the number 47 and where would I write the number 50?
We would write the number 47 by the edge, the small edge, the end of the crocodile.
That's right. And where would I write the 50, Ethan?
Where the big mouth is.
Very good. So then I would say that 50 is greater than 47. It's bigger than 47. And 47 is smaller than 50. 47 is less than 50. Right, so now grade 2s, I want you to have a look at my screen. If I take my crocodile mouths away, okay, can you see any of my crocodile mouths now, grade 2s? No, they've all gone away. If I write the number 28 and I write the number 50, okay, there's my 2 numbers, 28 and 50. Now I want you to tell me, how would I draw my crocodile mouth? How would I draw the crocodile mouth? Which side would have the big side? Which number will be by the big side? And which number will be by the small side? Jasveer, can you explain to us?
The big side will be by the 15 and the sharp side will be by the 28.
I'm going to draw that picture and you're going to tell me if I've drawn it the right way.
No.
Why? Why not?
It's supposed to be the other way.
Is it supposed to be the other way? Like this?
Yes.
Like that?
No.
What? Okay, let me try one more time. Where did you say the big mouth has to be?
By 50.
And the small mouth has to point to what number?
28.
Have I drawn it right now?
Yes.
Yes. Now, who can tell me what this would say? 28 is what? Is it smaller than or greater than 50? Who could tell me? Hariana? Can you tell me?
28 is smaller than 50.
Good. And if I had to reverse it, if I had to read it from the other way, how would I read it, Hariana?
50 is bigger than 28.
Fantastic. Well done. Right. I'm going to do one more. And then I want to see who can give me this answer. I'm going to make it really, 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 really difficult. Right. Let me think about this quickly. All right. 60 plus 1. And then I'm going to give you the answer 90 this side. Okay. So now we have to draw the arrows, bigger than or smaller than. 60 plus 1, is that bigger than or smaller than 90? Who's got their hand up? Tarika, can you help me with this one?
You must put the small mouth to 60 plus 1 and the big mouth to 90.
Why must I put the small mouth to 60 plus 1? Because there's 2 numbers. You're adding numbers together. So isn't that bigger?
No, because 60 plus 1 is only 61 and 90 is much bigger than that.
Oh, so I first need to figure out what the answer is for my plus sum, Tarika.
Yes.
Okay, so 60 plus 1 is 61. So now I need to look at 61 and compare it to 90. I'm confused. Which number is bigger, 61 or 90? Abdul, which number is bigger, 61 or 90?
90.
So where will my big mouth point, did you say, Tarika?
It will point to 90.
Okay, tell me if I've drawn in the correct arrow.
No.
I haven't. Why not?
No. Because you're pointing to 61 and not 90.
My big mouth is pointing to 61. Is that wrong?
Yes.
Why?
Because 61 is smaller than 90.
Oh, so I must draw it this way around.
Yes.
So that oh my goodness, what did I do? Oh, let me draw that again. I must draw it this way so that my big mouth can eat my biggest number, which is the number 90, and my smallest mouth can eat the smallest number, which is the number 61. Is that right, Tarika?
Yes.
Okay, right. So I think I've got the hang of this. Now, grade 2s, I want to see if you can help me answer the rest of these. Okay, so you're going to help me answer the rest of these. We have to draw our arrows so that we can see which number is smaller and which number is bigger. Now, let's have a look at the number 1. Let's see. Jet, can you read the number 1 for me? What does it say next to the number 1?
It says underline. It has an underline there.
No, look at the number 1 on my screen, Jet. Here's my number 1. What sum is written next to number 1?
20 plus 4.
Okay, so what is my answer for 20 plus 4, Advik?
24.
Okay, it's 24. So now I've got the number 24 and I've got the number 30. Which one is smaller? Is the 24 smaller or is 30 smaller? Haryana?
24 smaller.
So where will my arrow point to? Where will my small arrow point to, Haryana?
24.
Very good. Right, so that's what it would look like. It would be 24 is less than 30. 24 is smaller than 30. Kitan, can you do number 2 for us?
Okay, number 2 says 50 plus 1, and then we got another 51.
So what's my answer for 50 plus 1, Kitan?
51.
So do you think that this will be a smaller than, a greater than, or an equals sign?
An equal sign.
Why do you say it will be an equal sign?
Because 51 and 51 are the same number. 51 is not smaller than 51. 51 is not bigger than 51.
Good. So then we will draw in an equal sign. Very good. Okay, let's see who can do the next one. Abay, can you do number 3 for us, please?
So 30 plus 3 will give you 33. So you write there on the top. And then where it has the line, you will write maybe you'll write the crocodile mouth.
Okay, how will my crocodile mouth look, Abay? Which number is bigger?
The 30 is the bigger one.
So which side will my small mouth point to? Which number?
Point to the S.
Will it point to the 27 or to the 33?
To the 27.
Okay, so the small side will point to the 27. So where will the big side point to? To what number, Abay?
33.
Good job. Okay, so our crocodile, the big side points to the big number because he's got to open his mouth the biggest to eat the big number. And then the small little point, the arrow, the sharp point, will point to the small number because he only has to open his mouth a tiny little bit. Right, I want you to do number 4 by yourselves, grade 2s. Do number 4 all by yourself quickly for me. Thank you. Okay, and when you've done number 4, you put your hand up. Vibav, Tarika, Abdul, can you guys put your screens on for me, please?
Mrs. Warburg, I never actually do it on the page. I just worked it out on my head in the screen.
That's good. Right, hands up when you finished with number 4. Right, Advik, can you tell us how you're going to do number 4? Which arrow will point to which number?
So the pointy side would point will point by the 19, and then the big wide mouth would point by the 20.
Very good. Did everybody get that one right? Hands up if you got it right. Okay, very good. So now I want you to do number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 quickly. Yes, Jed?
I wasn't meant to ask you something.
Okay, and when you've done all the way to number 10, you can put your hand up. Okay, hands up when you're done so that I can see.
This is Warburg.
Yes, Tarika.
Are we posting this on the dojo?
No, you don't need to post any work on the dojo this week. Okay.
Okay.
Finished that, Vic?
Yes.
Good. Right, 30 more seconds.
Miss Warburg, I'm finished.
Good.
Mrs. Warburg, on every Friday, do we only finish at 22:11?
On every Friday.
Hmm.
Not when you come to school. When you're going to come
Yes.
to school, we're going to finish much later, normal time.
Yes, but every year, because I saw when I logged on my computer, I could see that that on this Friday we only finished at 22:11 because I couldn't see the other 2 lessons.
Yes. But that's going to finish now because remember on Friday you don't have any more lessons. Eh? This Friday there's no lessons for online. Okay.
And Miss Warburg, it's so sad and happy at the same time because we're going to have no more online lessons. It's also going to be sad because we're not going to see you.
Well, it's going to be 110 million gazillion billion times better to see you all at school than to see you online. So I'm
Yeah.
wait for that. Right, okay, boys and girls, let's check here quickly. I'm going to write the answers in and you're going to check if you got it right. 46 is equals to 46. Okay, check if you got it right. 72 is less than, it's smaller than 98. 87 is greater than 75. 63 is less than, smaller than 81. 55 is smaller than, less than 58. And 59 is equal to 39. Hands up if you got all of those right. Good job, Dottie. Yes, Ethan?
What's going to happen after Friday?
After Friday, you're going to have a week of holiday, and then you're going to come to school every second day.
Oh.
Okay. And then hopefully next year you can come to school every day.
Mrs. Warburg, so when our break is over after Friday, we must like drive and go to school.
Yes.
Oh,
Didn't you know? Oh, well, now you've got a nice surprise to look forward to for when you come back after the holiday. All right, boys and girls. Siobhan, do you want to ask me something, love?
Please, may I go to the toilet?
Yes, you can. Okay. Right, boys and girls, we've got 8 minutes left of this lesson. I want you now to do this side for me. So do 11 through to 20 for me.
Mrs. Warburg,
Yes,
I don't like coming to school. Do you know why?
why, my love?
Because I have to wake up early to come to school because my house is so far from Durban North because I live in Starwood.
You know what? It's only for 6 weeks. In fact, it's not even for 6 weeks. You guys are only going to come to school. I'm going to tell you now, 5, 10, 15 days in term 3. So it's only for 15 days that you're going to have to wake up early and come to school. So it's not a lot. Okay, I'm going to give everybody 2 minutes to finish that side quickly. Okay, 2 minutes to finish that side quickly.
done.
Okay, and you just put your hands up. When you are finished, you can hold your pencil up.
Mrs. Warburg,
Yes.
when I get the worksheet, must we also write the answers on the top of the sum?
No, you don't have to write the answers. I just wrote the answers to show the children how to work it out, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Miss Warburg, it's too late. I already wrote the answer on the top.
That's fine. If you wrote the answers, that's absolutely fine. Okay. Okay, 1 more minute. Morning, Fakile. 30 more seconds. Right. Let's have a look. Hariana, can you tell me what I would do for number 11?
I'll draw an equal sign.
Very good. Okay, Jasveer, what would I do for number 12?
You will do the big side by 62 and the close side by 35.
Very good. Well done. Suvan, what would I do for number 13? Unmute yourself, Suvan.
You put the arrow to 80.
Will the big side be to 80 or the small side to 80, Suvan?
Small side to 80.
Okay, I want you to have a look at the numbers for me, Suvan. You have the number 57 and you have the number 83. Which number is smaller, 57 or 83, Suvan?
57.
Very good. And which one is bigger, Suvan?
83.
Okay, so do you think that the big mouth must be to 83 or to 57?
83.
Very good. So have a look. The small arrow will point to 57 and the big mouth will be to 83. Okay. Right. Jed, can you tell us the next one, please?
Uh, 70. There's 70 and next to the 70 there is 50 plus 10 and 50 plus 10 is 60. So the mouth will point the mouth with all the sharp teeth. The big mouth will point to the 70.
Very good. Big mouth to the 70. Right, Kitan, number 15.
It could be an equal to sign.
Very good. 86 is equal to 86. Abay, what will we do for number 16?
We will have the big mouth pointing to the 90 and the smaller side pointing to the 67.
Very good. Tarika, number 17.
Number 17 will be the small point pointing to the 27 and the big mouth pointing to the 29.
Very good. Vibhav, number 18. Unmute yourself, Vibhav.
64. The big mouth must be at the 64 and the small number must be at the pointy side.